My name is Tim Terrell, and I was in the Army.
My name is Mark Burke, PGA professional, and I was in the United States Naval Seabees.
Mike Hall, U.S. Army, Desert Storm, Desert Shield.
When I first lost most of my vision and got to the point where I couldn't walk much, it's hard to describe. You just kind of think, well, you know, this is it. There's really not much of a future.
Alan Young, U.S. Army, Vietnam. I really didn't want to tell a lot of people I was a Vietnam vet because some people really held Vietnam vets in low esteem.
I just, you know, pray that, hey, you know, just let me go in my sleep. Don't need to wake up tomorrow. You know, I've done all that I can do. You know, life is pretty much over.
The sacrifices of the men and women of our country and their families, they don't get enough recognition, and our government can only do so much. You know, it's really up to us as private sector and citizens to make the difference.
And I walked into Dan Keel and Bobby Keel, and I said, here's the dream that I have. We're going to help some injured veterans who are sitting at home in front of TV sets doing nothing. And if we help any of them, one of them, get up and make new friends, if we can do that, it's going to be worthwhile.
Now, we're going to go back, cock the wrist right there, just like that.
And thus, the GIVE Foundation was created. The name stands for Golf for Injured Veterans Everywhere. And the GIVE Foundation is a cooperative effort between the Iowa City Veterans Administration healthcare system, the Iowa section of the Professional Golfers Association of America, and the Riverside Casino and Golf Resort.
This is a very unique program where it takes rehabilitation and absolutely applies that to golf so that we can get individuals on the golf course who otherwise would not be able to.
I think you can do it.
The sport in itself has a lot of parallels. It really challenges them physically, which they certainly experienced in the service. They're used to being an active, strong bunch.
The veterans come to us with everything from paraplegics to PTSDs and anything in between. And we show them that the game of golf isn't something out of their reach.
There we go.
A lot of our professionals that help out with the program, you know, they come back and they talk about what they have received by helping with the program. So many times I think the professionals are getting a lot more out of the program than what they're actually contributing.
You know, when you see a sense of accomplishment, this is what I see in their faces, you know, it does you good to realize you had something to do with that.
Although I may not be able to do everything like everybody else does, with the right amount of thought, the right amount of planning, a little bit of practice, I don't think there's too much out there that I can't do.
You know, one player in particular, Ryan Lord, who came in, his mom brought him in. She was in tears when she basically drug him in, and we got to get him out of the house, and he had severe PTSD.
I was on a very low point in my life. I felt like I was walking through life, just doing the motions, and my mother found a program at the VA hospital that had to do with golf.
He was really in the back of the room and not participating a lot, not being real verbal about things. And then as each session went along, he got more and more verbal and more interested and more involved, to the point where he was dragging his mom out to play golf, you know, very regularly.
All the people associated with the GIVE program, they really helped me out. I'd have to say they saved my life. I'd probably be not here right now if it wasn't for the GIVE program.
The GIVE Foundation is a unique 501c3 nonprofit organization. Since its founding in 2007, the program has survived solely on private donations, not costing the taxpayer, the government, or the participants a penny.
What I always like to tell people when they come into this program is whether they be a supporter from a donor standpoint or a participant in the program, your life is going to be changed by this program.
Really had no idea what the program would evolve into, but to meet some of our veterans and hear their stories and hear how this program has changed their lives, not just the lives of the veterans, but of their families, it really puts it all in perspective and makes you understand why you do the things that you do every day.
Hank Britton, United States Navy, 9 years.
I met a few gentlemen. They were Vietnam vets. First time they'd been out of their house for 15 years, and I was just amazed by that and how golf can draw people with a disability and get them out there and get them socializing. It's amazing.
Yes, we got her. I'm sure it sounds silly that something as simple as a game of golf could make that big a difference in a person's life, but it did.